Aloha, my name is Ryan and I'm a geek here in Hawaii, and I have a little bit of a problem, but hopefully a fix for my van. My vehicle is a 2001 Chrysler Voyager. 3 kids, gotta haul them around, but I also want to keep them cool and comfortable, and recently I had a problem. The blower fan, the air conditioner, only worked when the knob was all the way up on high. If I wanted a little bit more, nothing, but if I turned it all the way up, then I would get cool. It would just be a tornado in the van. I knew that I could take it into the shop to get fixed, but that would be a couple of hours, over $100 in labor alone. So fortunately, as a geek, I turned to the internet. So I found the part that I needed was a blower fan resistor, which I found at my neighborhood auto parts store, less than $20. So my hope here is that for less than $20 and less than 20 minutes, I can fix this problem and perhaps help you fix it as well. So again, to basically articulate the problem, standard manual air conditioning control here. Turning it on, I can hear the compressor kick in the engine, but even with all the other settings in place for AC, or I guess a heater as well, no matter what position this knob is in, no activity except all the way up. But obviously, unless you want to have that at full power all the time, this is something you'll probably want to fix. Basically, I think these are the only things we're going to need. A little wrench to disconnect things, and of course the new resistor. We should probably take a look. Looks pretty straightforward. Connectors here for the wires, and I guess under this protective sheath is where the magical resisting happens. So to get started, of course, we're going to turn off the engine. Then we're going to pop the hood. And actually, although not much action happens on this side, what we're actually going to be doing is disconnecting the battery so you don't get shocked. So what you want to do is focus on your negative terminal here and loosen it just a bit so you can take this clamp off and disconnect your battery. Of course, another thing you're going to want to do is use a towel or something to keep that from touching while you're working. Now to get at the resistor, you're going to open up your glove compartment, and although it doesn't open all the way, if you pinch in the walls, it actually drops all the way down, giving you a better view. And that there is the old resistor with a couple of wires going into it. You got to give kind of a push here, like an Ethernet cable, to get that one out. Yes, geeky reference. And the other one, the connector seems to be down here, so I'll pinch that to pull that out. And there we go. So we're going to want to disconnect the old resistor. And these are small bolts on the sides. That's one. It. And you can just take it right out there. And here's what the old resistor looks like. The new one doesn't have that fancy covering, but I think we'll be alright. So now as things begin to seem scandalously simple, we've got our new resistor. We're going to put it in there, and we just start putting our screws back. And once we're convinced that it's in there pretty good, the fun part, putting our cables back. And of course, number 2. Beautiful. So with everything nicely plugged in, we can close our glove box. We can reconnect our battery. And close down our hood. And for our moment of truth, I guess I'll close the door here, nice and quiet. Let's hit the power switch. Alright, we want our air conditioning on. Can we get low? That sounds good. More. More. Yes! I love it. So there you have it. It is possible for a non-mechanical, non-automotive inclined geek to fix something like this. Thanks to the wonder of the internet. I was happy for the research that I was able to find online, and I hope this video helps illustrate it and make it possible for you to get cool again too. Thanks for watching. Aloha.